Paddy Barrett, not the prettiest game or performance, but we progressed nonetheless.
No, you said it there. It wasn't the prettiest games, but before the game we had an objective to go through to the next round, and that's what we did. And we're buzzing about it. As you said, it wasn't the prettiest game, but I still think we dominated the game. We played well. I think we were back to ourselves. That bite was back. That tempo of our play was back. Obviously, we couldn't break them down. They were a very hard team to break down. But look, I'm happy that we were back to ourselves and we were at it. And look, I'm delighted to get through to the next round.
Aiden, for you spoke here on Tuesday about how excited you were to get going. A debut, a goal in normal time, and then a goal in the penalty shootout. Happy enough with that?
Yeah, it's a dream start. I can't thank the likes of Paddy next to me now and the other boys I'm at the house with, Mark Coyle and John as well. It's just obviously they made it so easy for me to kind of settle in, and the rest of the boys now have taken to me. It's just been such a good, easy. It's just a warm welcome, and it's made it really easy for me on the pitch as well. And it's a good start, and long may it continue.
What did you make of the game? You obviously started in the dugout. What did you make of the game as you were watching?
Yeah, it was. They make it scrappy. They make it a fight ball, make it into a second ball game. But we done well to control the game. I saw from sitting on the bench. We dictated the ball. We tried to find the pockets like the gaffer asked us. We stuck to the objectives, like Paddy said, and we ended up coming through it. So delighted.
Paddy, you've been here. You've done it. There's been a couple of big teams have gone out of the cup already. We're just discussing the results off camera. Does this feel like a real opportunity now to push on and get your way to the Aviva?
It does. Well, it doesn't really matter who's in it or who's out of it. Cup competitions are all about how you play on the night. So it doesn't really matter who we get the next round. We have to beat everybody to get to the cup final. And look, getting to the Aviva is obviously the aim, because I think, in my opinion, in my experiences, I've been there, I've won it, and it's the best day of your footballing career in Ireland. It's the biggest day of Irish football, and look, we're determined to get there. And again, it doesn't matter really who's in it or who's out of it. It's up to ourselves and the performance that we put on.
Not a capacity crowd tonight, but next week I'm sure it'll be a different case. You've been through a couple of battles here against Balls. What are you expecting from next week?
Yeah, look, tonight obviously I'd probably disappointed with the crowd, to be honest with you. You're going through you want to go through to the cup final, cup quarter final, and you're playing against a good side. You want the crowd to be behind you. Now, to be fair to them, they have been all year. It's just obviously disappointing tonight that they weren't as many of them as they were, or weren't as loud as they have been. But look, next week I think they'll be all back in their numbers. It's a massive game live on TV against obviously rivals, Bows. We've had tough games against them over the last couple of years I've been here, and I expect no difference. They obviously have a lot of new players coming in, new manager, new staff. So it's a massive game next week, but it's one that we're going to knuckle down and look forward to. And if we can produce what the performances and the bite and the anger and that readiness, then I think we'll give a good account of ourselves next week, and hopefully we can get to 3 points.
Aiden, talk us through your goal tonight.
Well, it's kind of what I've been kind of working on all my life, really. Just keeping on the move in the box, sniffing out chances. You can't be static, especially when the ball's alive around the opposition box, and that's what happens. You get your rewards. The ball got flashed across by I think it was Ali. That crossed it, and it was a great cross, and I was there to finish it, so I'm delighted.
Is that where you see yourself between the posts as a striker?
Yeah, I like to mix up my game. I'm still learning everyone's games. I've only been in there two training sessions now and one game, so I'm still adapting to who plays which passes, what person gets on the ball the most. Just little bits and bobs. Relationships on the pitch. But I like to drop in. I like to link, and I also like to get in behind, and I like to do a bit of everything. If I can, I just want to help the team as much as I can. And as I said at the start, in the changing room, there's 10 cup finals now after today. We've ticked one off, 10 cup finals in the league now. Obviously we've got one more in the cup, but we've got 10 league games. We're going to treat them as cup finals, and then we're just going to see where we are come the end of the season.
And are you looking forward to the experience next week? It'll be a Dublin derby. I don't know whether you know much about them, but it'll certainly be a livelier night than tonight, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing every single game coming up. This is my first experience in the League of Ireland, and what a great start.
Thanks, Aiden. Thanks, Paddy.
Thank you.
No problem.